Hello again. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. Blessed we are to be getting together again for our energy traffic report. And, well, let us dive right in and get right to this energy traffic evaluation. What's going on out there energetically speaking, right? We're going to grab our Galactic calendar. This is a different calendar. This isn't a calendar for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or January or February. This is an energy calendar. It tells us what is the changing energies for each day. Right? So we open to the 7th moon, the resonant moon of attunement. And where are we here? We're going to have to find our tone and frequency today here. And, well, we're starting out this last week, this yellow week, this flowering, blossoming, coming to fruition kind of energy here. And, well, it's the first day of this week here. And, well, we see what is the tone and the frequency? Well, we see we have the 12th tone, CALAHUN, the crystal tone of cooperation. And the crystal tone of cooperation, as we can see here, is coming together with blue night AKBAL. Blue night AKBAL. So the crystal tone of cooperation is coming together with blue night AKBAL today. So we say blue crystal night is how we say this energy for today. And, well, now that we know the tone and the frequency, what they are, now let's open our calendar and go into the back of our calendar where we have each of these tones and frequencies described for us so that we can see what we're blending together today. It's a tone, it's a combination of energies. So we have to see what are we combining today. And, well, let's open up, go to the back of our galactic calendar where we find this 12th crystal tone of cooperation, CALAHUN, on page 8. It's the crystal tone of cooperation. So, well, cooperation is one of the key words. The other two key words, universalize and dedicate. Dedicate, universalize, and cooperation for the crystal tone of cooperation, CALAHUN. And we have a quote to help us understand this, the quality of this energy. And we see that CALAHUN, the 12th galactic tone, represents the maximum evolution of form, its attainment of complete complexity. Right? We see on the card here, it literally says complex stability. Right? That's what this energy is about. Having dissolved rigidity in tone Hunlahun, yesterday's energy, the crystal tone of cooperation, CALAHUN, the crystal tone, represents a higher order of coordination, offering complex stability, creative cohesion, and comprehensive vision. Here, we perceive the coherency of the whole as a composition of interrelated parts, honoring the elaborate interworkings of life as a mandalic synthesis. The crystal tone, CALAHUN, asks us to universalize, to translate our knowledge and insights that may be universally applicable, relevant, and shareable with all, assisting the evolution of the common good. Tone CALAHUN affirms that we ourselves embody the highest qualities of internal and social architecture, like a crystal with its unique individual facets that contribute to the totality of its beauty, so Tone CALAHUN reminds us to honor and celebrate the diverse features and contributions of individuals, which constitutes the power of a strong, independent community. Tone CALAHUN offers the recognition that in a healthy whole system, the needs of the individual are met by the collective, and in return, the individual feeds the aspiration of the collective. May we strive to collaborate with one another, combining our gifts and enhancing our efforts, while remaining clear and lucid in the grace of our autonomy. Also, every 13 days around the world, groups of natural time trekkers meet regularly on this crystal days to share their accounts of completed adventures and to determine new adventures to undertake. These gatherings, known as round tables or courts of kin, are specifically held on crystal days because Tone CALAHUN models cooperation. These circles exhibit the cohering power of acknowledging all participants as carrying equal rights and responsibilities, while organized around a central unifying focus. All are universally welcome to contribute their personal energy in dedication to the constructive functioning of the whole. The crystal tone CALAHUN declares, every being has a place in the formation, and our individual efforts of perseverance and commitment are invaluable. As we all work in concert with one another, a powerful synergy emerges, a crystalline configuration which equals more than the sum of its parts. So may we each experience ourselves as integral components of a network of divine creativity. Every individual is a detail of the whole pattern. Right? We see this beautiful pattern behind me here. Right? But if I was to just take out this one little dot right here, then that's all you'd notice is that one little dot missing. It would ruin this whole beautiful mandala. Every part is important. And that's how it is in life with all of us people, right? We're all in this together. So we should cooperate together for our best success. And so that is CALAHUN, the crystal tone of cooperation, half of our galactic signature. Let's turn a page and come and find Blue Night AKBAL on page 9. Blue Night AKBAL has 3 key words: dream, abundance, and intuition. Right? That's what this energy today is about. And our quote to help us understand this blue night energy: what occurs around you and within you reflects your own mind and shows you the dream you are weaving. Right? As you sit around and dream about how your life is supposed to be, that's how your life is. Right? You think that this is how your life is going to be, then that's how your life is. Right? If you dream it's going to be a wonderful life, then you're going to have a wonderful life. If you're dreaming up a horrible, terrible, scary existence, then that's what you're going to be experiencing. Blue night, AKBAL, represents enclosing darkness, the place of mystery, the sanctuary of the inner self. The code word dream offers the perspective that the living universe is fluid and malleable, unlimited creative intelligence, which shape shifts in response to our inner perceptions. Likewise, all that we encounter and everyone around us are all dream figures within our dream, reflecting both conscious and unconscious parts of ourself. What are you dreaming up in your life? We have the ability to awaken at any moment and lucidly dream our waking reality. As we let go of the rational and find trust in our intuition, we access abundant inner resources to uniquely guide our journey through infinite dreamscapes. Right? We're going to find that this is just a dream within a dream within a dream. Blue night, AKBAL, is directly associated with the redeeming of materialism by honoring the ever-present abundance of the universal gifts. True wealth is not found in acquisition of material goods, but rather is revealed as a treasure of gratitude, acknowledging the blessing of plenitude that already exists. This heartfelt energy magically attracts that which fulfills our desires and dreams. Right? And we have a quote to wrap up this blue night energy. Acknowledge the abundance in your life. It creates ways for grace on which to move in the world. Generosity means giving, and it begins in the heart by affirming confidence in the abundance of the universe. Abundance flows in a circle, and when we fear or think scarcity thoughts, then the flow of abundance in our lives becomes constricted. Generous actions from a generous heart bring peace and abundance for you and all in your circle. So recognize that you always have something to give, and then share it with others. Right? Some really good advice here to help guide us. Right? Right? We have to, a lot of people are out there thinking there isn't enough in the world. And then they're experiencing the shortage. Right? But if you know there's plenty enough, then there's no shortages in your life. We may have to experiment with it and try and see if that's how it really goes. So that's Blue Night AKBAL. Now we've looked at both parts of our galactic signature. Now we know what they are separately, the tone and the frequency. Let's grab our Dream Spell Astrology Wisdom Workbook, where we are working together and where we have blended this energy together for you, this tone and this frequency, into what we call our galactic signature for today. The energy signature, the quality of the energies for today. Well, we open to page 103, where we see that today's galactic signature is Kin 103. 260 days Zolkin that we're working our way through here, and we're on day 103. let's take a look at that Tzolk'in to see where we are. This is how we keep ourselves orientated, energetically speaking. This is the Tzolk'in cycle that we are working our way through day by day. And you can see I've colored in every square along the way. And here we are, right here, on this very day right here. And we're coming up on, very quickly here, 10 galactic activation portal days in a row. Now, these are high energy days, right? Whatever's our life, however our life is, on those days, it's going to be magnified, right? So if our life is balanced and harmonious, that balance and that harmonious is going to be magnified and exaggerated on those galactic activation portal days, right? 10 of them in a row, oh, you're going to be feeling it, right? You're going to be in a blissful state after 10 days of high bliss, right? Now, the opposite is true as well, right? If your life's out of order, if things are not working, oh my goodness, I'm going to hear from a lot of people about how tough those 10 days were, right? And it's all because, well, they didn't know it was a galactic activation portal. They didn't have any idea what was going on. They literally got run over by a lot of energy, right? That's why we're doing this energy traffic report first thing in the morning to start our day in the right way, so we know what's going on all day and we don't be getting run over by energy. It's like getting hit by a truck. So today we see that it is Blue Crystal Night. Blue Night AKBAL is conjoining today with the crystal tone of cooperation, CALAHUN. So today we say CALAHUN AKBAL. CALAHUN AKBAL. After receiving the spectral tone of liberation comes the complex stability of the crystal tone of cooperation. Blue Crystal Night, CALAHUN AKBAL, guides and teaches us to focus on going within to our sacred sanctuary of self, our place of dreams, into the inner darkness of our house of night, in order to reform, regroup, and recrystallize into a higher order of divine intelligence. Now that we have received the freedom of the spectral energy, Blue Crystal Night, CALAHUN AKBAL, invites us to go within and commune with our intuition so that we may awaken to the natural abundance that is always surrounding us. Right? There are no shortages in the world. There's more than enough. But if you think there isn't enough, then the universe makes arrangements so that you don't get enough. Right? There's plenty, and we have to know this and be sure of it so that the gates of abundance open for us. Blue Crystal Night, CALAHUN AKBAL, reminds us that through the magic of focused cooperation and earnest devotion, with deep sincerity, indomitable willingness, true humility, we can co-create with our brothers and sisters in ways that manifest unlimited exponential positive opportunities. As we all work together in alliance for the betterment of the greater good, our collective efforts can and will offer and extend complex stability to our planetary family at large. Blue Crystal Night, CALAHUN AKBAL, calls us to go within, to garner the divine gifts of inner peace and ever-new serenity. As we go within and reap the abundant harvest of these divine gifts, may we extend these gifts to our dearly beloved brothers and sisters, acknowledging all of our supportive allies that are always conspiring on our behalf. right? If we want to keep that abundance flowing, we have to be thankful for it. We have to acknowledge it, right? And respect and embrace it, right? So that is Blue Crystal Night CALAHUN AKBAL. Next, we're going to want to color and draw now. Let's draw this archetypical glyph. Pretty easy one to draw. You make the square. We make these little lumpy, humpy things down here, right? And we draw these. It makes almost look like a teepee here. We draw these in, this kind of, this is about that enclosing darkness, right? So we see enclosing darkness coming in here, right? This is Blue Night AKBAL. We color it blue. And that's simple archetypical glyph. As we do this, as we draw and color, we're getting very much connected with these energies. And 20 days from now, we'll be drawing and coloring it again. Over and over every 20 days, getting into the cosmic rhythm again. So next to AKBAL, we're gonna draw CALAHUN, 2 dots, 2 bars. And we're going to color these yellow because we're still in that 13-day yellow energy wave spell of flowering, blooming, coming to fruition. After we draw and color, well, let's fill in our blanks so that we get intimately acquainted with all the details of this energy for today. And so that it's in our mind, we're going to write it down, right? Say it, write it, think it. See it, say it, write it, think it. You're going to get it quickly assimilated. So we can start being empowered empaths and energy alchemists and working with this energy to help raise the consciousness of the world. So our first blank here that we see is the kin number, the day number. We mentioned that we're 103 days in on this 260-day Zolkin, right? We got to know where are we on in it, right? Is it a galactic activation portal day? What's going on? Are the 10 galactic activation portal days in a row coming up here? Good thing we know it, or we could be getting run over. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people out there in the world getting run over, not knowing what's going on. Day after day, it's getting heavier and heavier, or it's getting happier and happier. They don't know where this bliss is coming from. Well, come from their hard work that they did and cultivated it, and now it's going to be magnified, and they're going to get the blessing of that on those galactic activation portal days. And if it's right, if you're out of balance, well, you're going to feel it more. Why? So that you know that you got something to fix. Right? Or otherwise you might think you're just fine, right? Well, next blank that we want to fill in is the galactic signature in English. We want to write it right in there, Blue Crystal Night, right? That's the English way of saying this galactic signature. The next blank is the Mayan way of saying this galactic signature. They say the tone first, CALAHUN, and then they say the solar frequency part, AKBAL. CALAHUN, AKBAL. And we just copy it right from the top of the workbook, right down here in this line right here, just so we can get it in our mind and keep it in our mind. The next blank is color and direction. Well, it's blue night, so obviously the color is blue. West is associated with blue, and most importantly, blue west transforms. So let's write in that word transforms, because that's going to get it in our mind. Every 4 days, we're going to write that down, because the energies are cyclically changing in this rhythmical pattern like that every day. Next, we see these 3 circles at the bottom of our workbook page here, and we see the first one is the lunar phase. We want to color the moon in. I actually got to glimpse the moon just a little bit last night. So we're coloring it in a little more darker each day because the moon is waning, right? It's getting darker and darker. The light is waning. And so we want to write the word waning in there, keeping ourselves in tune with the moon. Are we going towards the full moon, or are we going towards the new moon? Next is Galactic Activation Portal Day, not today, Pokavotan clear day? Not today. So that brings us to our affirmation for today. And today, well, I'll read through our affirmation to make sure we got it filled in right, because it is a word search puzzle with new words going in every day, right? The 3 key words for the tone: dedicate, universalize, and cooperation, the crystal tone of cooperation. And the 3 key words for AKBAL: blue night, AKBAL, dream, intuition, and abundance, right? All those words are in this affirmation just for today to give us a unique energy signature affirmation for each day. I'll read through it, then we'll do it together 3 times. Today, I dedicate in order to dream, universalizing intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the crystal tone of cooperation. And today I am guided by the power of vision. So let's do it together 3 times. Now, if you didn't get it right, that's no problem. Fix it real quick, and we'll do it together 3 times. Eventually, you'll be getting it right every time. Today I dedicate, in order to dream, universalizing intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the crystal tone of cooperation. Today I am guided by the power of vision. Today I dedicate, in order to dream, universalizing intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the crystal tone of cooperation. And today I am guided by the power of vision. One more time. Today I dedicate, in order to dream, universalizing intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the crystal tone of cooperation. And today I am guided by the power of vision. Namaste and Lakach, Jai Om Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. And we're just about ready to get on out there and take on this day. But we do want to get a little more guidance and wisdom from our Guru to help us have a better day. Now, and if we have any questions, comments, and concerns about these energies of the day, you're most certainly welcome to get a hold of me, ask me whatever you need to, whatever you want to know about this. Also, you can join in with us. We have a couple of different times that you can actually join in with us to do this energy work together in person, live on Zoom, right? Every day. Now, this is EST, Eastern Standard Time, right? At 5:30 in the morning and 11 p.m. at night, EST, I come on Zoom, and we can work together to decipher the energies of the day and maybe have some personal conversation about it. So feel free to join in with me on Zoom. We try to get a link in on these comments here. If not, you can check me out on Facebook. We'll make sure that you can get a hold of me, and I'll make sure you get the link to join in live on Zoom, where you can actually ask some questions, let us know how you're doing and stuff like that. So everyone's welcome to join in. So let's get a little wisdom from our Guru, as we always do, to keep this, keep our life in balance. And today we are looking at January 31st, and we see that today is Sri Dayamata's birthday commemoration day. So Sri Dayamata is the one that ran our Guru's organization for many, many years after our Guru had departed. So, Guru said in a lecture one time, he said, by constantly following the inner voice of conscience, which is the voice of God, you will become a truly moral person, a highly spiritual being, a person of peace. Isn't that what we all want? We all want to be a person of peace. Great advice from our Guru to help us live a better, happier, harmonious life. Thank you all to all of my brothers and sisters out there. I love you all. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakach Jai Om, Guru. Let's get on out there and have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you all next time. And get a hold of me anytime if you'd like. We can get, I've got these 2 different times to accommodate the different time zones around the world. So I don't mind. I love to get together with my brothers and sisters. So thank you all. See you next time. Bye now.